Black women, I want y'all to hear me out. All right. Now, I know there are those who jump the fence because they can relate to a white man more than a black man. And I understand that there are those who grew up around white people and that's all they know. But what I really want to focus on are the ones who jump the fence only because they're tired and they're frustrated with black men and this so called lack of good black man. Yeah, hilarious. But let's get real, all right? It trips me out that you have black women who do jump the fence and found what they want, so they claim, but they put down black men at the same time because of the BS they've been put through with some of them. And some way, somehow, in their mind, they believe that majority of black men are like the ones they connected with and then lost that connection. I do have somewhat of an issue with black women who put black men down because they finally found their white knight and they're still trying to, you know, still and you have those who are still trying to find their white knight, and if you're still trying to find your white knight, that says something about you and you need to find out what's wrong with you. I'm kind of curious, do they white boyfriends put down white women the same way they put down black men? But really, let's look into what black men, when they say I'm gonna get a white man because these black men ain't acting right. Correction, the black men that you approach, well, the black men that approached you weren't acting right. The black men that left a first impression on you when he approached you weren't acting right. Black women perform the sit back and let them come to me approach. And when they do so, they also make an error in this as well. Black women really don't broaden their horizons to the different types of black men who approach them. You can find what you want in a black man, but you're not opening yourself to do so. You have black men who were fortunate enough to grow up the same way and brought up with the same morals and values of a white man that you're so smitten by, who you're checking out for all of a sudden. But you weren't looking in his direction. You were when you were dating a black man, you weren't looking in his direction because you performed the sit back and let the man come to me approach. In your eyes, you consider that black man to be corny. Black women who want to jump the fence now after failed attempts, they were not checking out the black men who, what I like to call the Braxton P. Harton Briggs or the Carlton Banks. The ones who were about about to become something in life, or they already are. The ones who don't drink or smoke. They take good care of themselves. They insinuate their words. They're smart. They don't listen to a whole lot of gangster music. They're open to other genres of music. The way they dress. They keep themselves looking nice. These are the same black men that black women who jump the fence are looking for in a white man. See, in their eyes, these type of black men were corny to them, and not knowing that there's a chance that these type of men had the potential to make them happy. But black women put that wall up, and they wouldn't let them in. You have those who are not looking at what they call corny brothers, nice guys. They wanted their man to have a little edginess, a little swag about themselves. But that's where the problem come in. You're not opening yourself to the different type of brothers that's out there. You're shutting them down and you don't even realize it. You have that wall up and you're missing out on potentials. The only ones you're letting get through are the ones, let's see, losers, slackers, the lazy types, the future deadbeat dads, the thugs. And the thing about each one of them, they have that swag and that edginess. That's what the black women like. They were the ones who really put it down in the bedroom. And see, when you experience that type of black man who you let come in and it doesn't work out, of course you're going to jump the fence because those are the only type of black men that you were inviting into your life. In some way, shape, or form, in your confused mind, you believe all black men are like that. And so now you have black men, younger black men, who are nothing like the ones you're getting involved with. They try to imitate them. Or the ones who don't try to imitate them end up saying, black women, they just want thugs. They just want the losers. I might as well look somewhere else. And see, this is another thing that gets me. You have black women who want to jump the fence. But if they do so, they still going to want that man to be able to put it down in the bedroom. So my thing is this. Why jump the fence when you have black men who have that persona of a white man that you're intrigued by? That white man that you're looking at, there's a black counterpart as well. But as I said, you weren't checking them out. You weren't. And I know some of you are thinking, well, I want something like that now, but that type of black man are jumping with the white girl, so I have no choice but to jump the fence. Well, true. And the part of the reason is because you shunned him out. You were not down with the swagger that he was presenting to you. You found him to be corny. See, these type of Braxton P. Harkner Briggs, these Carlton Banks in society that we live in, are fortunate enough to be raised by parents who are both black. You know, you have that. That black man would love to have a black woman by his side. He want what his father has, a beautiful black woman. That's his wife. And these type of black men are fortunate enough to find someone who's not a black woman that will accept them, because they're open to any race of women who would want them. And a black woman, if he can find a black woman that's vibing with him, he would do backflips. If he could find one that will accept him for who he is, yeah. But the black women of the day in this era, they aren't checking for him. So when Becky Sue and Kellyanne come into the picture and giving him attention, hi black man, then hey, he's leaving with them because, as I said, he expand his horizons when it comes to different types of women. Black women do not expand their horizon when it comes to the different types of black men, or men for that matter. That's part of the reason why the Carlton Banks and the Braxton P. Harkner Briggs aren't available for you anymore. See, you let the wrong type of black man in one too many times, and then that's when you come up with the conclusion that black men are no good, I'm going to jump the fence. The ones you let get through that wall because you didn't open yourself to the different types of black men is the reason why you believe there is a shortage of black men. And because the BS you went through with those type of black men has made you into, not all of you, but into this bitter, angry, attitudinal black woman that black men see you as. That perception that you're giving to the black men who never encounter someone like you is why they avoid you. Oh hell no, I don't want that. Nope. Hey Susie, you want to get the bite to eat? Sure. Like, let's go. Okay. See, I don't have a problem with black women dating the white man. You know what I'm saying? If she had a very, screwed up dating history with black men, and she just met a white guy who fulfilled her needs and desires, not because she was doing so because she was frustrated with black men. If she if she expanded her horizons, and that white man treats her good, then that's cool. May he continue to make you happy, and may your relationship stay blessed at all times. This topic can be applied to both black men and women who jump the fence purely out of frustration when dating their own race, but I'm addressing black women because they're putting out this propaganda that there is a shortage of good black men. That's why they date outside the race. And I'm like, hold up. First off, I'm a black man, and what you're saying is not true. And if you feel that way, then here are some reasons why you are jumping the fence. Some real reasons. It leaves me scratching my head. I'm like, are you serious? You're dating white men because there's a shortage of good black men? Because you were dating black men who were douchebags? It's because you didn't broaden your spectrum to the different types of black men? There isn't a shortage of good black men. It's just that the good black men are already taken. They're unavailable to you. And reality check, they don't want you. Or they don't want you because of the bitterness you have. Because of the certain type of black men that you kept dating over and over. Those are the reasons, baby girl. And jumping the fence because of the so-called lack of good black men will not ensure you happiness. You don't believe me? Ask Shar Jackson when she was going with Kevin Federline. Had his babies, and he's nowhere in Shar's life. And his kids, yeah, but not in her life. And you're going to have other men not wanting to date her because she's a single mother. There's a chance she'll find one, but the possibilities are slim because there are women out there who don't have any children in their teens. So yeah, white men are not angels. So, don't sit here and tell me that white is the way to go because you're letting bum ass black men into your life and not opening yourself to date various black men who had different qualities, different outlooks on life.